Fix your cup.
Fix my cup. I got to fix my cup so the logo shows. It's all about marketing. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Right at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. So we're having a great morning. Got a lot done so far. And it's gorgeous out here. Must be 75, 80 degrees. It's absolutely beautiful. We would be out on the front porch, but it's so bright that it makes it really tough to do. And then up on the deck where we were last Saturday, I think we were on the deck. It was a lot of kind of shadows and stuff. It makes it difficult to film. So we're back inside. So anyway, yeah, things are going well. We had a great
Hi, Susie.
Had a great live last night, and I think a lot of you guys were probably there. And so I've got a few things to go over today. Some of it is kind of add-on to what I was talking about last night. But first things first, I want to thank Matt Bay. He reminded me that I needed to set up a playlist within the YouTube channel for the Zoom interviews. Got lots of great comments off of Tessa's Zoom interview, which I think posted on Friday, and everybody seemed to love it. Of course, what's not to love with Tessa? She's awesome. But anyway, so now all of the Zoom interviews are on a separate playlist within the channel, and I think it says Zoom interviews. So you can see them all in one spot now if you want to go check those out. There's some good ones, and we've actually got another one this afternoon that we're going to do that we'll be posting on Friday. So anyway, anything you want to add?
No.
No? Okay.
Ditto.
Okay. So let's see. Last night I talked about on the YouTube live, I talked about the Helmsman Spar Urethane. So you guys saw, if you guys were there, look at that. It's already developed a skin. Last night I showed this and it hadn't developed a skin yet. And just overnight it developed a skin. And this is the Helmsman Spar Urethane oil-based that I added about 20% paint thinner to. And it looks just like it did when I did it yesterday. Now I put all of my pertinent information on the top, including the date, and we'll see how long it lasts, see if it ever develops a skin. I'm hoping that it doesn't. But the thing that I wanted to add on today, by the way, I'm spraying it with the Critter gun, and I'm spraying it, this is paint thinner in here, and I sprayed it at about 50 pounds. Again, I think maybe 40 pounds would have worked because it is kind of thin. But anyway, I put a second coat on this piece of cedar. This has got now 2 coats on it, and I don't know whether it's going to show up and be shiny or not. But Pat Alito down in Phoenix wanted to know, by thinning this out with the paint thinner, if it's going to affect the gloss. Based on what I see here,
See it? It's glossy.
It's not affecting the gloss at all. In fact, if anything, I think it's building up a better gloss. So I'm going to keep putting coats on this, at least 3 or 4 coats. The other thing that we talked about last night that I went and checked on further is it says you can recoat in 4 hours. That's our phone. Recorder will get it. You can recoat in 4 hours. So where I have previously said I let it set all day till the next day. We got a hummingbird right at the window, looking at us.
He's a big one. Holy moly.
Yeah, he's a fatty. Anyway, you can coat with this stuff. Again, the oil base, you can coat within 4 hours or after 4 hours. The 24-hour period is full cure. After your last coat, it's 24 hours to get your full cure. But anyway, I may start using this stuff a little bit again, especially on cedar, because it does add an amber color to it, but it's not that bad. I think on redwood or on like western red cedar, it would really add a lot of tint to it. But actually, I'm kind of happy with the way this sprays. It kind of, now that I thinned it 20%, it sprays, I think, but when it was full strength, it didn't spray as well as it does now that I've thinned it down 20%. So I may start using this stuff a little bit more. Anyway, I like it. So if you guys are using the Helmsman oil base, and you're spraying it with a critter, try thinning it about 20%. And it actually, the website says you can thin it up to 50%. I wouldn't do that. 20% is plenty, I think. And I like it. So anyway,
Tessa
that's
has
that.
a question. She said her brand new 60-degree bit is burning the board. Am I too deep? Not even going 3/16.
A brand new 60 is burning. Okay, if you're only going 3/16, you're not too deep, so that's not the issue. You're not running out of flute. If you take a bit too deep past the flute, then it will burn. But that's not the case if you're only 3/16. So it is. We have to. It's a process of elimination. Make sure your router is running full speed. That you're not running it too slow. What kind of wood are you using? And the other thing is, if you go super, super slow, would you hand me that base plate over there, babe? I can actually do a little demo on that. This just happens to be a base plate that we had sitting on the counter. So, hopefully, I think if I move back here, I think you'll be able to see it. So, if this is your router, you want to have a consistent, it's possible you can go too slow. If you're trying to go this kind of speed, chances, and you're in a hardwood, even maybe some softwoods, you'll tend to burn because it's cutting the chip and the chip isn't clearing out of there. You want to have a good consistent speed, not super fast, but not super slow. So I don't know.
She said she's going it's on full speed and she's cutting hackberry.
Hackberry is pretty solid. I believe, I can't remember if I've carved hackberry, but it sounds like it's really hard. So, Tessa, try speeding up how fast you're moving the router itself. You may be moving the inches per minute. You may be moving too slow. Try moving a little bit faster and see what happens. And it's possible. Did she say it was a new 60?
Yes, I just
it's a new 60. Yeah. Okay, well then it should be. There's no reason it should be dull. It's possible. Every once in a blue moon, we find one that we send out that wasn't sharpened correctly. It wasn't made correctly. Mm-hmm. So that's a rare thing. That it's a possibility, but probably not likely.
Kenny Meadows is here.
Hey, morning, Kenny. Good morning, Kenny. And Shirley and
Tessa,
Nancy, Paul.
Nancy.
Did I say Nancy? Nancy. That was
Paul,
Tessa and Nancy together.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people here.
Okay, so that is, I went over all of that. So if you guys have questions on the finishing, let me know. Or any questions, obviously. Vicky's answering.
Cody Schroeder says Amana or Whiteside. It's an Amana, Cody.
Yeah, I'm sure it's an Amana. How are you, Cody? Good to see you. I'm sure it's in Amana.
Hi, guys. I have a question about board moisture. I know you like the boards under 6%. So I'm having a hard time northeast Pennsylvania getting my boards at under 10%.
Yeah.
I assume the reason is lower percentage for the carving ease. Will 10 to 12% affect my boards?
Yeah, I've carved.
Bits,
I've carved at 10 or 12%. Even out here in Arizona, I like 6%. But if you can only get to 12, you're probably still going to be good. I've made plenty of signs at 10 and 12% and not had any major issues. So, and there are places, again, we're a very dry climate. You're in Pennsylvania, right? You're in Pennsylvania, a lot more moisture. Just try and get them down as low as you can. But if you can get to 12%, I think you're going to be fine. Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect the bits or your finish or anything. You should be okay. Okay. So, you guys know that we have been getting some pictures of people's shops. just kind of individual shop tours. So Tom Gent has a 12 by 24 shop, and it looks like it might be a converted garage. I don't know. And he sent me some pictures, and I'm hoping they show up.
You talk, I'll let you know.
So he's got some really good, really cool pictures here. Again, it's not a huge shop, 12 by 24.
Cody said he likes the white side triple flute better. Just my personal preference.
You know, and fact is, when I switched over from white side to
I'm
Amana,
over there and kind of zoom in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Or I can hand them to you and you can hold them up. When we switched over to Amana, all of the bits I thought were at least as good, if not better, when we switched over to Amana from Whiteside, with the exception of the 60. I do like the 3-fluted 60 Whiteside a little bit better than the Amana. However, the 60 that we have will go deeper because the flute is longer, because it's built like the 90, whereas the Whiteside, you can't go as deep. You run out of flute if you try to go too deep. So I will agree that for small inset letters, the 60 on the Whiteside is maybe a little bit better, but everything else is at least as good. And as far as the SC50 compared to the carving liner, it's like exponentially out of this world better. So, and frankly, I don't want to do business with Whiteside anymore. That's my personal preference.
Okay,
So
well, you started on that. You didn't
I'm sorry. So there is, okay. So there's his second picture. I've got three pictures. 3 or 4. 3 pictures. So this is just from the other end. You can see this is his spraying operation there. So it looks like a pretty efficient shop there, Tom, for being as small as it is. And there's one side where he's got a bench set up.
Like that bench.
Yeah, that's not a Harbor Freight. I think he built that one, probably.
Very nice.
Anyway, nice job, Tom. Very nice little workspace. He says he's looking forward to expanding it out, but he's able to get everything done. So if you guys want me to show off your shop operation, send me some pictures. I'm happy to do it. So that's that.
Cody said the carving liner is way better than the SC50 for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's night and
Bob
day.
Hatch, hi from Rising Sun Outfitters, Maine Sea Duck Hunting.
Bob Hatch.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Man, he just made a sign that was incredible. It'll be on Sign Carvers of the Day probably in a week or two. Okay, one other thing that I want to talk about, and then Vicky's on to her thing. Matt Bay emailed me a picture this morning. He had posted it on Facebook. He dropped his carving liner. Speaking of carving liner, and it broke the bit off, broke the tip off. Excuse me. So there was some kind of basically a thread where everybody was talking about whether it was trash or can be fixed. So I can definitely sharpen that. Now, so I think Matt's going to send it to me, and I'll put a new tip on it. However, it won't carve. I do it by hand with a diamond wheel. It will not carve as narrow as it did before the tip was gone.
Matt. He just came on.
Oh, did he? So it won't carve like it did before as far as being narrow. However, I will reshape the tip, and it'll just be a fat version, kind of like what I do with my profile bit. It'll be a fat version of the carving liner. But if you guys have that, if you have a bit that you lose the tip off of, maybe you hit a rock or drop it or whatever, chances are most of the time, the best way to know for sure is to send me a picture like Matt did, and then I can, 9 times out of 10, probably 90 times out of 99 times, I will know whether I can touch it up. But most of I've not found too many that I couldn't make work. So you guys can send those to me. If you're a premium member and they're one of our bits, obviously it doesn't cost you anything but shipping. If you're not a premium member, then it's just $7 and plus shipping. So if it's one of our bits, I won't sharpen anything that's not one of our bits. I just don't do that. It would just be crazy. So, and I don't sharpen our spiral upcut. That's a spiral bit.
Roadrunner.
Oh,
he's a big one.
Wow, he's huge.
That's a big old Roadrunner just coming
to get a drink of water. Drink of water out of the pond out here. Now he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
The
dogs caught him.
They didn't have a chance. Yeah, they ain't no coyote. They didn't have a chance. The Roadrunner dusted them. Now
anyway. Magnum comes rolling.
So that is it for me. So Vicky's going to move on and show what she wants to do.
Okay, so you guys know that I am making my table. Seen the videos. And I've been going back and forth for a couple of years. I made table legs, and then now that I've got my table kind of halfway poured, I don't like the table legs that I made. They just didn't fit. So I'll use those for something else. So I've been looking for table legs, and I found some like metal ones that I was going to have a friend of ours see if he could make for me. And just kind of back and forth. I couldn't make my decision. So Eric and I were talking about it, and I started looking online, and I'm looking, and I'm like, they're like really expensive when you buy them online. But I found this company in, I believe they are in North Carolina, and it's called the Carolina Leg Company. And man, this picture came up on Google that it was exactly what I wanted, and they were beautiful. So I clicked on it, and I'm thinking, there's no way I can afford them. I can't afford to pay $800-900 for a set of legs. It just wasn't going to happen. But this picture came up, and I clicked on it, went to their website, which is carolinalegcompany.com, and I was blown away. These legs are, I'm going to show you. So
they came in yesterday.
They came in yesterday, so I've been so excited.
Do you want me to get behind the camera and zoom?
I don't think so. I don't think we'll need to. So here's the legs. You're going to help me. So these are ambrosia maple. And with the what is that? Gosh, what is that called? No, not the term.
Oh, the spalting.
The spalting.
Yeah.
They will match my table really well. These are they're 5x5 up here by 29 inches tall. I think, by 29 inches tall, and they're very heavy. I'm so excited to get these things put together, but I gotta wait till I get my table out of the middle of my shop. And they're absolutely gorgeous. For 4 legs, I only paid $225 and free shipping. I ordered them last Friday, and I got them this Friday. So it only took a week.
Yeah. They are spectacular.
They are amazing. They're very heavy, which you're going to need.
Well, yeah, they're solid.
Yeah. So, definitely going to need. And they are beautiful. So these are going to have a clear coat finish on them. I'm not staining them. I don't want to take away anything from the beauty of these legs. I'm really excited. Let me see. I'll put it back over here now.
I was going to admire it some more.
So I wanted to show those to you. Now you guys can go check out Carolina Leg Company. They do have a Instagram page, Carolina Leg Company, and their website, carolinalegcompany.com. They have also, because with I'm not going to have chairs with my table. I'm going to have benches, and they also have bench legs. I can't remember how tall they are. This is 29 inches tall. I can't remember how tall. I want to say 16 or 18 inches tall for the bench legs. And for a set of 4 of those, to match that exactly is like $99. So I couldn't make them for that. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. You guys go check out. If you're making a table or you have a table you want to refinish, Carolina Leg Company. I've emailed with, it's funny, you get on there and you can chat with them and ask them questions on their live chat on their website. And man, they're right on it. They're really good. I emailed them this morning. They emailed me back already.
They got a big following on Instagram,
big
too.
following on Instagram, and they're in North Carolina. They are in the United States. They're not getting their stuff, as far as I know. They're making them because I think they're a small family-owned family. I think they have maybe 100 employees. I don't know, but whatever it is, support local, support within the United States. That's what I say. My opinion.
Yeah, those things are awesome.
They are beautiful, and you can't beat the price. There's no way. Free shipping on that box was heavy.
Yeah,
that box was heavy. So those legs for the 4 of them cost me $225. Very excited about that. So Eric can make those in his sleep. No.
I'm not a lathe guy.
No.
I'd have to set up a router and do a spin it like do an Izzy Swan modification of thing. I'm not a lathe guy.
Those, they're perfect. What do you say? Stephen Frum says, Vicki, when you get the table done, you're going to have the whole family come up to move in. I'm hoping to have it done just by the holidays so we can have our holiday dinners on the table. So I think
he's saying that we're going to have the whole family just to be able to carry it into the house.
Yeah.
Because it's a beast. It's going to be a beast. Yeah.
It's going to be a beast. So, and before that, we've even got to move it out to the back of the shop to get it sanded and everything else. Anyway, I'm very excited. The more we do on that table, the more excited I am. And now I got these legs and...
Yeah, you guys will see another video on Wednesday. I think Wednesday will be the episode 5. Will be number 5 video on it. So it's coming along.
It's coming along. Yeah. Got a long way to go, but very, very excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, when is the next video on the table? Wednesday. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see. What was I forgot my question for the day. My life question was, I know. It's kind of an early one, but that's okay. So we got the holidays coming up, and I'm just curious, what kind of family traditional food, do you guys have a traditional food that you guys have every year and that you can remember from back, like when your grandma used to cook dinner, or say Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever? Was there one thing that kind of has carried on as a tradition in your family?
And are you talking about Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, Thanksgiving, Christmas, either one. It doesn't.
Not Halloween, though.
No, Halloween's not a holiday. I don't do Halloween. But anyway, does anybody? Yeah. Oh my God, free shipping. That's what I said. I was like, no, that can't be right. But free shipping, yeah.
Yeah, there's the invoice for it.
Yep,
right there.
I've got the invoice right here. If you guys don't believe me, look. Shipping 0. Subtotal shipping 0. Total price $225.
Do you know if there's a minimum order amount for that free shipping?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Might be.
There might be a minimum amount. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cornbread dressing. I've never had that. I don't think I've ever had cornbread dressing.
I don't know. I know.
Seems like my mom. I don't know, but I can tell you what we have. We have, and I remember as a little kid, going to my grandma Grandpa Doc and Grandma Ruby's house. They lived in Stockton, and we'd go the week before Christmas every year was to do Christmas with them. And we always got pajamas. That was our big thing, Christmas pajamas. And my grandma made a Christmas Jell-O, which to this day my granddaughters love. A Christmas Jell-O. That was our Christmas thing. So, sweet potato with colored marshmallows, Tessa. Mm-hmm. That's a Southern thing. Sweet potatoes? No.
No, Shirley was saying cornbread dressing is a Southern thing.
Yeah, I know, but sweet potatoes, nah.
Hi, Jamie.
Can't do it. Can't do sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not a sweet potato fan.
No. I don't even like the smell of them cooking. Yeah. Anybody else?
My mom was big on pies.
Oh, your mom made
her
killer
lemon
pie.
meringue pie. She had a way of making her crusts that was, she never would touch it with her hands. Her hands
Ooh,
never
baked
would.
oysters. Never had that.
She would use vinyl gloves on
She
or
put it-
whatever.
well, was
she
it
would
a
never
bag?
touch her.
Yeah.
Never touch. Her hands would never touch it. She would always use.
She made the
something
best
else.
crust too. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's
I buy the
terrific, yeah.
roll-out kind. I can't do crust. Party mix. My stepmom makes the best.
Cream cheese with olives
Ooh.
and celery.
Ooh,
Interesting.
yum. That sounds really good. All right, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's breakfast time here.
Time.
Okay, so one thing that I started doing last night, and I'm
Sugar cream pie?
that's different. I've
Brad
never heard
said steak and chips for every meal. Brad.
I like it. So last night during the YouTube live, I started kind of harping on you guys doing us a big favor,
It's called
and
begging.
hitting the like button. We need more likes. So in order to grow our channel, we've got to get the Facebooks and the
algorithms,
the
yeah.
YouTubes to see us and all that. So we're begging you guys, hit that like button. Start just smashing that like button as much as you can. And we'll keep doing what we do, but we need as much support from you guys as we can, and that like button is a cheap way to support us. So
I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Terry Lambert said my dad made the best apple pie.
Wow.
Pam Berry said my mom and I would decorate cake.
Thanks guys. Look at all those likes. All of a sudden
My
they're
mom
going
and
crazy.
I would decorate cake for any occasion. My grandma always made cheesecake. My mom made the best cheesecake.
Yeah, that's right.
I made that. I make them now with her recipe. We need another thumbs up sign. Yes, Steve, we do.
Yeah, we do. One for back here. Thanks, guys. I
Terry
appreciate
says
that.
I've been watching the old videos and liking them as I watch them. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, guys. We really, really do. Wow.
Wow, thanks,
Look at
guys.
that.
We're watching all the little thumbs up going. That's
Yeah, all the
awesome.
thumbs are going.
Wow, thanks,
So,
guys.
I'm going to start mentioning that a little bit more, and we obviously just are so appreciative for you guys. Thank you so much. And I haven't mentioned this lately, but also you premium members, you guys support us in that way, and we absolutely love you for it. And wow, look at all those likes. Thanks, guys. We're humbled. That's
Wow,
fantastic.
guys, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Are we?
That's it.
I think that's it.
We got things to do.
Yep. We're going to let you guys move on with your day. We got some more filming to do on
Comments and the posts help too. Absolutely, Pam. Thank you.
They do. Thank you so much, guys. So tomorrow morning you'll see Dad's senior moment, and then Monday a brand new project we're starting. Wednesday will be another Vicky's table, and we've got lots of stuff in the hopper, a lot of stuff going on. So thanks so much, guys. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Yes.
And we hope you guys have a great weekend. It's holiday weekend, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's
It
right.
is,
On
yeah.
Monday is Ryan's birthday. My son, our
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, and
I don't even know
Sophia's
how old
birthday's
he's
coming
gonna
up
be.
too. Yeah.
Jamie said
Anyway.
my mom would make fruitcake cookies.
Wow. Huh.
Never tried
Thank you,
those.
Marla.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
you guys have
Annette.
a great day, and
Again,
have any questions?
you
Let
know
us
how to get a
know.
hold of me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. I'm happy to help. Send me pictures of your shop. Send me pictures of your signs for SCOTDs. And you guys have a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Stay safe.
Love you guys. Bye.